Hi guys, welcome to today's AAC at home literacy video. So a lot of times at home or with schools, they do a core word of the week approach and they send you home maybe some materials and books of how to target the core word of the week. Well, I thought, how about combine that and make it into a little bit of a literacy activity at home. So these are super popular. This is a set that we have from Leapfrog with Fringe Phonics that they can play with letter sounds and everything while you're cooking. A lot of times it can keep your child or student engaged. But if you just have fridge magnets as well, that's great too. And I'm going to talk about how to use these fridge magnets with the core word today. So what I've done here is I have, if you've watched my AAC in the kitchen on the fridge video, this is a core board that you can download from free from Saltillo. It's the Tell Me vocabulary. I like it because it gives me a few more adjectives, as well as family members, which we use a lot for communication in the home. And then up at the top, I've used Chat Editor, the free emulator software from Saltillo that matches their vocabulary. And you can use the capture feature. If you want to know how to do that, go to Basque AAC's YouTube channel. And my colleague and collaborator for that YouTube channel, we show you how to use the capture feature and how to download this vocabulary and software and everything. Okay, so this is my fridge board that I have. So I'm not going to do really anything new to it. I'm not going to do anything in addition, like work-wise with it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to use a dry erase marker because this way I can change it up every week. And if I was a parent at home and I found out that the core word of the week was going to be can, I'm just going to use that dry erase marker and put a border around it. So then this is a visual cue for my child as well as all the family members that this is a word that we need to make sure that we're saying. And you can do it if you're following kind of what I do at my house. These boards are all around in every room in our house. You can do this to all of them. It's quick and super easy. Highlights the words and it just, again, is just a visual cue to make you think, oh, I need to do that word. All right, so now how to then incorporate it into a literacy activity is we're going to use our magnets, and you could sit down, this will take less than 5 minutes, and work with your child and say, look, Mrs. So-and-so told me that your word of the week this week is can. I want us to think about the letters in the word can, and we are going to spell the word can. Okay, so and then you can direct their attention over here and talk about the first sound that I hear is I hear k, k. So, and then talk about, maybe C or K both make that sound, but for this word, it's going to be the C. And then we're just going to place it up on the board. All right, k, ah. And then we're going to look, and you may put in a visual field of 3 letters, and which letter says ah. And then they can pick out the A. Oh, good. K, ah, Our last sound makes an sound. So, and again, depending on your child, you know what visual field they can handle. You may start out with 2, you may put 3, and then eventually they could maybe handle the whole alphabet. K, Does Y or N say the sound? And then we can do that. And if your child is not ready to select from here, this is where I would just pick out the letters and be like, oh, I know that my B says well, for this letter, I'm going to stick with our word. I know that N says and I hear an and can. So I'm going to put my N over here and then just model how you spell that and the whole process that you are going through in your head to spell that word. And then you can show how can is spelled C-A-N, can. Look down here, C-A-N, can. Our word is can. So there's a simple little activity that you guys can do at the fridge, in the kitchen, to just help carry over that core word that you may be targeting for the week either with your school or just at home. Okay? Thanks for watching.